Previously on Horrible Film Recaps.
I brought you your sharp and pointy washcloth.
JetBlue will always find ways to cut maintenance costs.
I have dumpster power. And now on to our feature presentation. The name of this movie is Star Trek, the motion picture. Thank God it wasn't the static version. This massive star field with nothing to do was a source of inspiration for a young Todd Howard. 3 little ships from space. 3 little ships who, all unwary, come from a Klingon seminary. 3 little ships from space. Tactical battle graphics brought to you by the Texas Instruments TI-99/4A.
Magic missile! Magic missile! Magic missile!
This person has been floating for hours, looking for the dropped keys to the only door on the satellite station array. This crew is watching Late Night with Dorf when the transmission goes all wacky. Tinkerbell doesn't like Klingons pirating Disney films, so she takes them out, old school. Leo, on holiday in Alaska, senses a disturbance in the bandwidth distribution of cable signals to outlying residents of entertainmental needs. They all meet under the bunghole of the big red statue. Welcome to the boringest place on Earth, Epcot. Low-rent Spock informs Captain TJ that the ship is fully stocked with his ointments and lotions. This isn't the ship, just an erect space station. Thank God this office is level, because the askewed one has pencils all over the floor. Usually this photocopier is for your butt. Despite using these tanning lamps for weeks on end, the ship is as pale as ever. Yeah, back that shuttle-up baby. This was as satisfying for them as it was for the ship. Space chickens lay eggs that go up because of no gravity. This man is storing his bong in the overhead compartment. The captain wants to make sure everyone is wearing their libido buckles on their uniforms. The captain sees that your mama's is on and fully functioning, but notices that Soho isn't wearing one. He exclaims that it's on the blurry chair over there. The captain doesn't buy it and tells him to change his uniform with one on it. This man is taking Captain Solo's pocket contents to Jabba's palace. The captain checks on the ship human-sized blender and that it is ready to make margarititas. Dorka wants the captain to know that it's very cold in this hallway. Dorka tells the captain that the chalcogenide mid-infrared fiber cables aren't powerful enough to get cable channels to the ship. Nessie suggests getting satellite TV, but is promptly told that they don't have enough money in the ship's budget for that. While using the lava lamp human generators, they find out they don't have the ratio of carbon tetraride to DNA exactly correct. Because of too many cats aboard the TV transmission station, the static electricity builds up, causing cable to go out all over the galaxy. Cat hoarder Taryn flees the scene. Now, because of no cable TV, the crew is forced to watch the only DVD on board, the director's cut of Star Trek the motion picture. Your mama can't take any more of the movie and thinks, "Oh, f*** this." Sinead comes aboard after her whirlwind Icelandic tour of downtown Delaware. McCool has just come from a pornographicalized movie set. He tells TJ to put his lotions, hi-fi and heart-shaped bed in his quarters. Going to search for a new TV signal, the ship takes a 3-hour tour of the docking station as they leave. I'm not going to make a joke about them passing your anus. Captain TJ hopes that they don't crash into the TARDIS, coming the other way. Put on your Chong glasses now. The higher-ups have a meeting to discuss the TV situation. They go to the captain's secret makeout room. But all he shows them is his swatch wall and his mood lighting panel. Leo, master of the cable industry, boards the ship, having just won a pie-eating contest with Anakin. The symbols on his outfit says, "This flap front," having switched to the libido uniform. Leo tells the captain of a lost cable signal deep within the universe's Chewie center. TJ tells his Fitbit to make sure the lotion cabinet is fully stocked. Dread alert, you will be subjected to several hours of special effects. Take whatever precautions are needed. Leo brought his electronic beehives to make the honey lotion that keeps his skin so soft and supple. These are the blueprints for building a planet. That blue ball could be systematic, hydromatic, ultramatic. Why couldn't it be green lightning? Sometimes Checkout's chronic stigmata flares up. The nurse has her stigmata spray on hand for his boo-boo. While the crew enjoys the sights of this earth-tone mattress, Cinid opts for another, as nothing compares to blue. Just to let you know, for 1 hour and 8 minutes, absolutely nothing of interest is happening on screen. This scene is sped up by 1000% and is still 30 minutes too damn long. Finally, a blue ball shows up, probably looking for the other one. YouTube sends in the scanning beam, looking for copyrighted materials. Checkout fears it may find the copy-written items in his pockets. It finds the materials are on the Horrible Films recap server. Leo remedies this before the channel gets a strike against them, but not before finding that the recap channel used the name Sinead and her estate blocked that in all but 2 countries, Albania and Skrotaberg, a place I just didn't make up. And Sinead is removed from the video because of this. Okay, back to the recap. Eventually, the ship gets to the opening of the metaphorical flower. Yo Mama reminds everyone to push that like and subscribe button. This is what non-cable TV looks like. Finally, their sideways TV starts to produce an image, and it goes beyond the dimensions of sight and sound. Because the Horrible Films recap channel disputed the copyright claim on the name Sinead, YouTube relented, and Horrible Film recaps had won their freedom at last. Now Sinead is back, again in full colour and with labia collar outfit. All women should have a mute sensor on the throat, only accessible by remote, which only men get control of. The crew keeps Mungo close, so he don't hurt himself. Dr. McCool scans the woman, and what a woman she is. He says she's got one sexy circulatory system there. Using the endoscope, the nurse sees her bowels are as clean as a Smurf's colon. Just then, the captain discovers that the walls are paper thin. Desperate for anything to watch, they are stuck with episodes of The Real Housewife of the Spaceship. Mungo and his brother Jungo stand perfectly still, hoping they don't hurt themselves or others. Leo tests an ecstasy technique he learned on the streets of Hong Kong, on John Holmes. She tells Sinead that her hat parts will come in installments every month and that she can cancel at any time. Leo goes to check if this is the fabled lost city of cable. He puts in his personal universal passcode that should access all satellite companies. But at an unforeseen time, the Taco Bell he had for lunch kicks in. Galvatron says, "Oh look, it's Cybertron. This is the hardest level in Contra. Avoid the lightning if you can." Oh no, it's a one-eyed monster with balls hanging about. You can order at the fly-up red intercom on the big blue woman statue, at Sinead's Fish and Chips. Okay folks, just a quick reminder. In space, if you don't know what it is, for God's sake don't try to touch it. Magically, back on the ship, Leo is now in his K-pop hoodie. Have you ever danced with the ship in the pale blue lightning? Sinead announces her impromptu performance of In Agada Vavida, full version, on the recorder. Finally, they find the lost satellite station, beaming out 10 watts of power. Hey, it's the monkeys. TJ and crew discover that this is not just a station, but the lost Spice Channel satellite. TJ, after rubbing the dormant satellite, awakens it. The captain asks his Fitbit to transmit the Spice Channel to the ship. Yo Mama's not sure, there is no coriander on her screen. The captain explains that the Spice Channel is not about spices, but a rival to the Playboy Channel. Your Mama informs TJ that the channel is still scrambled, and asks what the hell is the Playboy Channel. The satellite sent no spice. Leo hopes it won't be scary when he finds out why. Somebody run down to Radio Shack for a new RF cable. Ask your parents about this reference, kids. Dorka gets this glowy, tingling sensation. That's how he knows it's working. I assume they're using power tools to make sparks. Do what you will with this idea. If you don't know what's going on in this scene, have a grown-up explain with puppets. Don't get too close to the splash zone. Once Dorka and Sinead have performed manual maintenance, the satellite expels its contents all over the universe. I'm now happy to report that the crew's libidos are now humming and ready for action. This ship is now truly
Fabulous!
This concludes the movie recap. In the immortal words of Yo Mama, oh, this. If you enjoy my nonsensical ramblings, please like, subscribe and leave a comment.